Good morning, students. Today we are going to start the second lecture of the topic of fractions in the subject of mathematics O levels. So concentrate yourself. We are going to start now. First concept in the topic is like fractions. So the fractions that have the same denominator are called like fractions. So here are three fractions: 1 by 5, 2 by 5 and 4 by 5. If you can see, the denominators of all three fractions are same. So that's why these fractions are called like fractions. Second concept is unlike fractions. Unlike fractions are the fractions that have different denominators. Here are some examples of different denominators. So unlike fractions, 1 by 2, 3 by 4 and 5 by 7. If you look at these three fractions, they are having the different denominators. So that's why these fractions are called unlike fractions. The next concept is to add or subtract unlike fractions. The steps will be: change them to like fractions using equivalent fraction method. So like fractions are the fractions which are having the same denominator, and equivalent fraction method of the equivalent fraction was to multiply to multiply numerator and denominator with the same number, or divide as well. You can divide as well. So after converting the unlike fractions into like fractions, then add or subtract the like fractions. So this is an example, that is add 1 by 2 and 1 by 3. So if you can see, the fractions are having two different denominators. So first we will convert them into like fractions having the same denominator. So we are going to multiply the numerator and denominator of this fraction with 3. So look now, 3 ones are 3 and 3 twos are 6. So this fraction 1 by 2 is now 3 by 6. Again, in this other fraction, that is 1 by 3, we are going to multiply the numerator and denominator with the same number, that is 2. So 2 ones are 2 and 2 threes are 6. So this fraction 1 by 3 is now 2 by 6. So look now, actually we are going to add these two fractions, 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3. But 1 by 2 is now equal to 3 by 6, and this 1 by 3 is equal to 2 by 6. So these are having the same denominator now. We will just add the numerators, that is 3 plus 2, 5, and denominator will remain as it is. So 5 by 6 is the answer. This is one method. This method is commonly used in European countries and Middle East countries. And I'll tell you later in the same lecture another method which is used frequently in subcontinent countries like Pakistan, India, Bangladesh. Because I have visited many countries, I have taught in many schools of different different countries in the world. So I have known the different methods which are used in different countries of the world. So I'll tell you another method, that is LCM method, that is commonly used in Pakistan. So now I'm going to tell you another method that is used normally in the subcontinent countries. So 1 by 2 and 1 by 3 are going to be added. So first we will take the LCM of the denominators 2 and 3. So like this, 2 and 3. So 2 ones are 2. This 3 will remain as it is because 3 is not coming in the table of 2. Then this 1 will go down as it is. Now 3. So 3 is coming in the table of 3, that is 3 ones are 3. So the LCM is 2 threes are 6. So here 6 will be placed in the denominator. Now we will read the table of the denominator of the first fraction to the value where 6 will come. So 2 threes are 6. So 3 will be multiplied with the numerator of the same fraction. So 3 ones are 3. This plus sign will remain as it is. Now we will read the table of the denominator of the second fraction up to which where 6 will come. So 3 2s are 6, and then 2 will be multiplied with the numerator of the same fraction. So 2 1s are 2, and 2 will be placed here. The next step will be, now we will add these two numbers. So 3 plus 2 will be 5, and this 6 will remain as it is. So this is an other method which is commonly used in Pakistan and the other countries of the subcontinent. Here is another example. Find the sum of 3 by 4 and 2 by 5. So look at the fractions. These are unlike fractions because the denominators are having the different values, and the requirement is sum of them. First, we will convert the unlike fractions into like fractions by multiplying the numerator and denominator of the first fraction with 5. So 5 3s are 15 and 5 4s are 20. And second fraction with 4. So 4 2s are 8 and 4 5s are 20. So now these fractions are like fractions. Denominator will be remain as it is, and numerator will be added. So 15 plus 8 will be 23. Because this is an improper fraction, so now we will divide them, these numbers. So after dividing, this will be the answer. So this is one method which is actually solved through the method of the converting unlike fractions into like fractions. So now we are going to learn another method, that is solving the fractions, adding the fractions through taking the LCM. So the question is 3 by 4 and 2 by 5. So this is the question. So now we will solve this question by taking through the method of taking LCM. So 4 and 5 are the denominators. So first we will take the LCM of these numbers. So 4 1s are 4. Because 5 is not coming in the table of the 4, so 5 will remain as it is. Now this one will come down as it is. And in the table of 5, this 5 is coming at one time, so 5 1s are 5. So 5 4s are 20 is the LCM. That will be written in the denominator. So now we will read the table of the denominator of the first fraction to the number where 20 will come. So 4 5s are 20. So the answer 5 will be multiplied with the numerator of the same fraction. So 5 3s are 15. That will be placed here. This plus sign will remain as it is. Now we will read the table of the denominator of the second fraction to the number there where 20 will come. So 5 4s are 20. So now 4 will be multiplied with the numerator of the same fraction. So 4 2s are 8. In the next step, 15 plus 8. So 15 plus 8 will be 23, and this 20 will remain as it is. So now this is a improper fraction because numerator is greater than the denominator. So we will divide this fraction. So 23 will be placed in the bracket and 20 will be placed outside the bracket. Now we will read the table of the 20 up to which 23 will come or lesser than this will come. So 21s are 20. Subtract these two numbers. So 23 minus 20 will be 3. That will be placed here. So the method to write this number is write the quotient as the whole number part, denominator as the remainder as the numerator of the fraction part, and this divisor as the denominator of the fraction part. So this is the answer of this question. Here is another question. Requirement is add 1 by 3 and 5 by 12. Again, these are two unlike fractions because denominators are different. first we will convert these unlike fractions into like fractions by converting them into the same denominator. So this fraction will be multiplied by with the same number 2. So 2 ones are 2. Okay, with 4. So 4 ones are 4 and 4 threes are 12. So now this fraction will remain as it is. If you can see, these are two now like fractions. So now denominator will remain as it is and numerator will be added. So 4 plus 5 will be 9, and then we will cancel if they are coming into the same table. So these numbers are coming into the same table, that is 3. So 3 threes are 9 and 3 fours are 12. So 3 by 4 is the simplest form of the answer. So another method of the same question is, so this is the question 1 by 3 and 5 by 12. So the statement of the question is sum them. So we will take the LCM of the denominators first, that is 3 and 12. So 3 and 12. So these two numbers are coming in the same table of 3. So 3 ones are 3 and 3 fours are 12. And then this one will come as it is. And 4 is coming in the table of 4. So 4 ones are 4. So 4 threes are 12 is the LCM. So that LCM will be written in the denominator. Now we will read the table of the denominator of the first fraction to the number where 12 will come. So 3 fours are 12, and that 4 will be multiplied with the numerator of the same fraction. So 4 ones are 4. This plus will remain as it is. Now we will read the table of the denominator of the second fraction to the number where this 12 will come. So 12 ones are 12, and that 1 will be multiplied with the numerator of the same fraction. So 1 fives are 5. So now add these two numbers. 4 plus 5 will become 9, and this 12 will remain as it is. So this is the fraction now. These two numbers are coming in the same table, so we will cancel them. So 3 threes are 9 and 3 fours are 12. So the answer is 3 by 4, which is the simplest form of this fraction. So this is the answer. Here is another question. So same question will be solved with by two methods. One is converting unlike fractions into like fractions, and the second method will be by taking the LCM. So we are going to solve the question subtract 1 by 2 from 2 by 3. So look at the fractions. These are unlike fractions because denominators are different. So first method is converting the unlike fractions into the like fractions. So look at the fraction first. So 1 by 2. So we will multiply the numerator and denominator with the same number 3. So 3 ones are 3 and 3 twos are 6. So this fraction is now 3 by 6. And the second fraction is 2 by 3. We will multiply the numerator and denominator with the same number with 2. So 2 twos are 4 and 2 threes are 6. So this fraction is 4 by 6 now. So we will put the new fractions in place of the old fractions. So first we will write these fractions. So the requirement is subtract this from this. So this fraction will be written first, 2 by 3, and this will be after that, so minus 1 by 2. So this fraction 2 by 3 is now 4 by 6. So 4 by 6, and this minus sign will remain as it is. And this fraction 1 by 2 is now 3 by 6. So the denominators are same now. So one time the denominator will be written, and 4 minus 3 will be equal to 1. So 1 is will be written in the numerator. So 1 by 6 is the answer. 4 minus 3, 1, and 6 will be written one time. So this is the first method. Now we will solve the same question through the LCM method. That is the second method. So the question is 2 by 3 minus 1 by 2. So we are going to solve this question through the LCM method. So first we will take the LCM of 3 and 2. These are the denominators. So 3 and 2. So in the table of 2, 3 is not coming, so that will come down as it is, but 2 ones are 2. The next step will be this 1 will come as it is, and in the table of 3, this 3 is coming at one time. So 3 2s are 6 is the LCM. That will be written in the denominator. Now we will read the table of the denominator of the first fraction to the number where 6 will come. So 3 2s are 6, and that 2 will be multiplied with the numerator of the same fraction. So 2 2s are 4. This minus sign will remain as it is. Now we will read the table of the second denominator of the fraction, that up to the number where 6 will come. So 2 3s are 6. So now that 3 will be multiplied with the numerator of the second fraction. So 3 1s are 3. Now subtract these numbers. So 4 minus 3 will be 1, and this 6 will remain as it is. So this is the answer. Here is another question. Find the difference between 5 by 6 and 3 by 10. So 5 by 6 minus 3 by 10 is written. So first method is to convert these unlike fractions into like fractions first. So 5 by 6 is converting into like fractions by multiplying the numerator and denominator with the same number, that is 5. So 5 5s are 25 and 5 6 are 30. And the second fraction 3 by 10 is multiplying with the same number 3. So 3 3s are 9 and 10 3s are 30. So this fraction is equal to this fraction now. So 5 by 6 is equal to 25 by 30. Minus sign is same, and 3 by 10 is equal to 9 by 30. So we have written these unlike fractions into like fractions first. So the denominator will be written one time, and in the numerator 25 minus 9 will be equal to 16. Now these two numbers are coming in the same table of 2. So 2 8s are 16 and 2 15s are 30. So 8 by 15 is the answer, reduced to its simplest form. The important point for you people is always express fractions in their simplest form. This is the requirement of the exams. So now we are going to solve the same question through the second method. So the question is 5 by 6 minus 3 by 10. So this is the question. First we will take the LCM of the denominators of the two fractions. So 6 and 10. So these two numbers are coming in the table of 2. So 2 3s are 6, 2 5s are 10. Then 3 is coming in the table of 3. So 3 1s are 3. This 5 will not come in the table of 3. This will be written as it is. Now this 1 will come down as it is, and in the table of 5, this 5 is coming at one time. So now 2 3s are 6 and 6 5s are 30. So 30 is the LCM. So 30 will be written in the denominator now. Now we will read the table of the denominator of the first fraction to the number where 30 will come. So 6 5s are 30, and that 5 will be multiplied with the numerator of the same fraction. So 5 5s are 25. Now this minus sign will remain as it is. Now we will read the table of the denominator of the second fraction to the number where this 30 will come. So 10 3s are 30, and that 3 will be multiplied with the numerator of the same fraction. So 3 3s are 9. So now 25 minus 9 will be equal to 16, and this 30 will remain as it is. So these two numbers are now coming in the same number, so cancel them. So 2 8s are 16 and 2 15s are 30. So 8 by 15 is the simplest 8 by 15 is the simplest form of this question. So this is the answer. Here is another question. A jug contained 2 by 9 liters of the water. Mark poured another 1 by 6 liter of the water into the jug. How much water is there in the jug now? So the previous quantity was 2 by 9, and other quantity 1 by 6 is also added. So 2 by 9 plus 1 by 6, unit is same. So this is the point you have to be very careful about. Unit should be same. So unit is already same. So 2 by 9 and 1 by 6 can be added now. So first method is by converting the unlike fractions into like fractions. So multiply the numerator and denominator of the first fraction by 2. So 2 2s are 4 and 2 9s are 18. And the second fraction is by 3. So 3 1s are 3 and 3 6 are 18. So first we have converted the unlike fraction into like fractions. Now the denominators are same. So denominator will be written one time and numerator will be added. So 4 plus 3 is 7. So this is the one method. Now we will solve the same question by the second method. So the question is 2 by 9 and 1 by 6. So 2 by 9 and 1 by 6 are going to be added. So first we will take the LCM of the denominator of the two fractions. So 9 and 6. So 6 is coming in the table of 2. So 9 will remain as it is because that is not coming in the table of 2. So 2 3s are 6. Next, 3's table will be used because these two numbers are coming in the table of 3. So 3 3s are 9 and 3 1s are 3. This one will come down as it is now, and in the table of 3 this 3 is coming at one time. So 2 3s are 6 and 6 3s are 18. 18 is the LCM that will be written in the denominator now. So now we will read the table of the denominator of the first fraction to the number where 18 will come. So 9 2s are 18 and that 2 will be multiplied with the numerator of the same fraction. So 2 2s are 4. Now this plus sign will remain as it is. Now we will read the table of the second fraction's denominator to the number where 18 will come. So 6 3s are 18 and that 3 will be multiplied with the numerator of the same fraction. So 3 1s are 3. So now 4 plus 3 is 7 and this 18 will remain as it is. So this is the fraction because this is not numerator and denominator are not coming in the same table. So this is the simplest form. So little unit was there. So this is the answer. That is the answer of this question. The statement of the next question is Linda bought 4 by 5 kg of the flour. She used 2 by 3 kg of the baked some cookies. How many kg of the flour did she have left? So quite obviously this number will be subtracted from this number. So 4 by 5 minus 2 by 3. So look at the two fractions now. These are actually unlike fractions. So first we will convert these two fractions into like fractions. So the numerator and denominator of the first fraction will be multiplied by the same number 3. So 3 4s are 12 and 3 5s are 15. And the numerator and denominator of the second fraction with the same number 5. So 5 2s are 10 and 5 3s are 15. So look at these two fractions now. These are like fractions now. So denominator will be written one time and numerator will be subtracted. So 12 minus 10 will be equal to 2. So 2 by 5 kg is the answer. This is one method to solve this question by converting the unlike fraction into like fraction. Now we will solve the same question by the second method. So the question is 4 by 5 minus 2 by 3. So first we will take the LCM of the denominators of the two fractions. So 5 and 3 are the denominators. So in the table of 3, 5 is not coming. That's why this will come down as it is, and 3 1s are 3. So now this 1 will come down as it is, and in the table of 5, 5 1s are 5. So 5 3s are 15 is the LCM. So we will write 15 in the denominator. So we will read the table of the denominator of the first fraction to the number where 15 will come. So 5 3s are 15 and that 3 will be multiplied with the numerator of the same fraction. So 3 4s are 12. This minus sign will remain as it is. Now we will read the table of the denominator of the second fraction to the number where 15 will come. So 3 5s are 15 and that 5 will be multiplied with the numerator of the same fraction. So 5 2s are 10. Now we will subtract the numbers. So 12 minus 10 will be equal to 2 and that 15 will remain as it is, and kg was the unit. So this is the answer.